Well, hi, this is Chase Swift, and I have been doing a series of what I call Google 5 tutorials on how to do all sorts of things using 5 of the most popular Google products and tools that are free to use. And then I've been posting them on my blog, so I do a YouTube video, and then I do a blog post, just so it's as clear as possible to understand how to use these great Google tools. Now, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Documents inside of Drive. So you need to have a Google account, and I have a Gmail account. I have several, actually. But now that I'm logged in, okay, I like clicking on these little apps icon right here because that opens up many of the more popular Google apps and programs are free. Now you can always rearrange these however you like. Okay, I just happen to have them arranged the way I like them. And down on the second row is Drive. Again, you could just move these around as however you like, and they'll remain as you leave them. Okay, I like Google Drive right here, so I'll click on Google Drive, and I'm already logged in. Okay. What I'm going to do is create a new document. So right under the Create button, just go ahead and click Document. Now, this will work very much like the popular program Microsoft Word, except that it's free. Okay? So I'm not going to cover every item inside the menu, but just know that this Google's document will do very much what Microsoft Word will do. Plus, when you go ahead and save it and whatever, you can export it or download it as a Microsoft Word document. You can also save it as a PDF. Now that is a functionality that is really, really nice. Okay, and I'm also going to cover some other ideas. So I have already taken up, written up some notes. And it happens to be all the different blog posts that I've worked on over the past months and all. And rather than type it, I thought I would just paste it in. So I'm just going to right click and choose copy. And just to save time, I could type all this, but I'm just going to go edit paste or Control V to paste that in. There it goes. Okay. So the title, obviously, of this is how to use Google Documents. Now, what you can also do is you can see right now a document is untitled. Okay, so if you want to rename it, it's highlighted right here. I just click rename. Okay, and then I can just type in how to use Google Drive Documents. Okay, and I didn't quite spell it right, so, okay, how to use Google Drive Documents. I'll click OK, and now that is the name of this document. Okay, so what it has is the title of each of my blog posts, and then the exact link, the hyperlink to my blog. Okay. And again, you can change the size and the font and all those great things as you would do with any other program. So if I wanted a smaller font size so I can see everything better, or if I want it bigger, I can do that. You know, you can do whatever you like. Okay. Now, I'll just go back to 10. And then you can change the font and all that type of stuff too. So it all is up to you. Okay. So you can also undo if you make a mistake. So I'm going to go back to undo. Okay. Now every time you do all these things, you'll notice right here that all changes have been saved. It's literally seconds after you stop typing or make an edit, it'll save, which is really, really nice. Okay. So you can also bold things as you would normally consider, you know, that you would have that in other Word-like programs, and you can do that as well. You can also center or align things, and maybe I want to increase the font size of that one. Maybe that's a little too big. Maybe we'll try 24. There we go. That's looking better, okay? And I actually wanted to highlight this. One of the topics I did was how to use Google Voice. And this video has gotten really a lot of views. In fact, I'll go ahead and highlight that. And then we can change the color. And you're going to do that under the text color. And I'll make it a nice red. Okay? So it's just kind of a way to highlight and show you how to highlight things on your document. But I've gotten 18,000 views. In fact, if we look at this video, I'll just copy that real quick and paste it in. Oops. So actually, when you right click, sometimes it doesn't always work. So sometimes you need to do Control Copy or Control C. Let me paste that in. So anyway, this video that I did has gotten an amazing amount of views. So just in the time that I've looked at it, it's gotten even more views. So 18,000 views over the last 3 months. Anyway, back to this document. It's averaging 209 views a day. So I might encourage you to watch that, and it's obviously getting very popular. I would love some comments and or likes on that video. Obviously, there are a lot of people that are getting a lot of value out of that, so I would just draw your attention to that. Also, if you want to visit the website, my blog, that one would be right here, and I'll go ahead and just bold that, okay? So, you can also make things hyperlinks. So, if you grab a hyperlink, you can go right up to the link editor, and Google will most likely figure out that it's a hyperlink because it starts with HTTP. So when I go to the hyperlink, I just click it, boom, it's now a hyperlink. So anything that generally starts with the HTTP will be automatically figured out when I go to the insert link. Boom, it just figures that out. So that's really nice. Now a hyperlink means someone can click on it without having to copy and paste. So I'm just going to go through. I'll come back and do more of these, because what I'm going to do is put the link to this Google Drive document in the video, in this video that I'm doing right now. Okay, so basically I have a few more to do, and I'll do those after I finish this video. But now what I want to do is, there's a great feature in that you can share this, and right now as I create this, it's private only to me. But you can share this with others, and I'm going to share it. The link to this Google Drive document, how to use Google Drive documents in this video, will be shared with anyone. Okay, now what I like doing is I've clicked on the share link, and as you can see right now, it's private. Only I can access this Google Drive document, and here's the link should I forget it. But remember, it's always in my Google Drive, so I would log in through Gmail, go to the apps icon, and then come into Google Drive, and then look for the document titled How to Use Google Drive Documents. So I don't always need this link, but it is there if you want it. Now, what I want to do is change the access from that only I can access it to anyone with the link. So I'm going to click on Change Once. Now you can see I can make it public, but you know what? I'll just make it anyone with the link. Inside of the video that you're watching right now, you'll see this link, and you can access this document just to see how it looks and see that I've done all the hyperlinks and everything like that. Okay? So that is the most popular way that I share Google Documents, is I allow anyone with the link access. You can make it public, or you can make it shared with specific people, but you have to know their email address. Okay? And then I give anyone access. There's no sign-in required. And I will make it so that you can view the document, although I could allow people to edit. I'm not going to allow it for this example, but you can. You can also allow that people can comment on it. But I'm just going to leave that you can view this document. So it's shared with anyone with the link, and I'll click Save. Now the link has changed. Okay, this is the link which I will copy, and I will save it in the description of this video, so you can just go and see how that works. Okay, again, anyone who has the link can view it, and I'll put this link in the description of this video. Okay, I am still the owner, and I can make edits and changes, and only I can. Now, if there are other people that I want to invite to get this document, all I have to do is enter their names and or email addresses, and they might be on my contact list in my Gmail account, or I just might have their email. It doesn't matter. And then they'll get notified via email that I've created this how to use Google Drive documents, and they'll get access to it. I can also send a copy to myself and all that good stuff. So I don't need to invite people. I'll just cancel that. And now I'm done. I have my link, and it is copied in memory, and I'm going to click done. So I will go through after this video is done and hyperlink to the rest of these. I may add some more other information, but basically, in a nutshell, this is how to use Google Drive documents. It's completely free. It functions very much like Microsoft Word. There's so many menu items that are very, very similar. And don't forget about the menu items up at the very top. You'll find that a lot of these options are just like things that you would find in Microsoft Word. Okay? And then you learned about the share options. And if you ever forget what the link is, you can always go back to share and get the link and copy it. You can also invite people or send the link to them through this invite people. Okay, so I'll click done, and I appreciate your time, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me some good comments in the comment area down below. And if you have any questions, like maybe a specific thing you want to learn, I would be glad to answer those questions as well. So you might want to check out my Google Voice video. It's getting a lot of popularity, and it seems to be really a good video to show how to use the Google Voice functionality, which is free calling with Google Voice, especially if you live in the United States. It's really designed for people that live in the U.S. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.